Andre Agassi's revelation in his new autobiography that he used crystal meth and lied about it has been met with a lot of criticism. Fellow tennis legend Martina Navratilova compared Agassi to Roger Clemens, the former Major League pitcher widely believed to have used steroids. Joining us exclusively this morning from Jacksonville, Florida, is Martina Navratilova. Good morning, Martina.
Good morning.
Last night on 60 Minutes, Katie Couric read the quote, your quote regarding Andre Agassi's drug use to Andre. This is what you said: shocking, not as much shock that he did it as shock that he lied about it and didn't own up to it. He's up there with Roger Clemens as far as I'm concerned. And I want you to hear Andre's reaction after hearing that quote.
When somebody takes a performance inhibitor, a recreational drug,
versus a performance-enhancing drug,
the one thing that I would hope is not that there aren't rules that need to be followed, but along with that would come some compassion that maybe this person doesn't need condemnation. Maybe this person could stand a little help.
Martina, Andre is suggesting that you were not compassionate enough. What do you say now after hearing his response?
Well, let me just say that I am a compassionate person, as I proved it this morning when I rescued a tree frog from my sink and released it into the wild. But I must say, I don't like the drug testing system, the way it doesn't work, because you're guilty until proven innocent. I also don't believe that recreational drugs should be part of the drug testing system, because they are not performance enhancer.
But let me ask you something.
Said,
why did you compare someone who used crystal meth to someone who's accused of using steroids?
I was comparing Andre to Roger Clemens only because they both lied about having taken the drugs. I was never suggesting that Andre was taking performance-enhancing drugs and that he was trying to cheat the game that way. I was upset that he lied about the fact that he took the drugs. Whether he takes crystal meth or not, I could care less about that. And again, I don't think it should be against the rules, but it is. And when he got caught, I thought she should have owned up to it, just done his 3 months and be done with it, and we would not be talking about it anymore. So I was not comparing Andre to Roger in that way at all, only that they both lied about it. And that was a misunderstanding, because to me, cheaters should be banned from the game. They should never be allowed to play again. And that's why I think we were all so disappointed with Roger Clemens. With Andre, what he had done, I did not know that he was taking it for depression. That was not part of the information at the time. And I would never condemn him for doing that. It was the fact that he lied about it. He didn't own up to it. And to me, he cheated the game in that respect.
Is he the only one that you blame here, or do you think the ATP holds some of the blame because they believed the letter that he wrote saying, I just ingested that drug once by accident, and they allowed him to continue playing, no further questions asked?
Well, I think that was part of the reason he got away with it, because he was Andre Agassi. He's so believable. And that's the shame of it, that, you know, Andre has this image, and he's such a good guy. I really like him. I love the way he played the game. And it's just a shame that he helped to cover up for it. But they bought the story hook, line, and sinker, because apparently crystal meth, which I just found out last night, you either snort it, or you inject it, or you smoke it. And he said he drank it by accident. So they just bought it, but they should have done a better follow-up. I don't like the system the way it works. Again, I must say, you're guilty until proven innocent. And as is shown by Martina Hingis, her amount of cocaine that she had in her system was like one little sand drop, and it was less than what Richard Gasquet had, but he said he might have gotten it through kissing a girl, so they let him off the hook. Martina said, I don't know how it got in my system, and she served 2 years, and I think it's completely wrong. So again, I don't like the system. I don't think recreational drugs should be part of it. They don't help your performance. If anything, they would hurt it.
Exactly.
So obviously, Andre was not taking crystal meth and trying to play good tennis after that.
I would like
So it's just a shame that how it all played out. And again, I did not know he was depressed at the time. He was obviously going through some stuff, and it was great that he pulled out of it. And we saw him win another Grand Slam after that.
In the last seconds, I just want to ask you to react to some of the other revelations in his autobiography, including that he once tanked a match against Michael Chang. What do you think about that? Did you ever lose a match on purpose?
I never did. I could never do that. There have been other greats in the game that have tanked matches. I'm not going to name anybody, but it has happened. But
less respect for Agassi now that you know that?
Obviously, he was really down, and you're very exposed out there when you're on the court, and when you're going through some stuff in your personal life some people react to it better on the court and they sort of get away from it. And for some people, it's even worse. So, you know, he tanked a match. Who lost in that? It's the fans that watched the match, and of course, Andre Agassi. And Michael Chang probably said, hey, you know, I want your best effort out there. But sometimes you just can't help it. And, you know, you self-destruct one way or the other. And
All right. Martina
tanking is not
Navratilova.
something new. And Andre is a great champion, and I wish him all the best. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for taking
All
the
right.
time this morning.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.